In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can use positioning and mindset and location to make more money in your business. So this comes from the book, The $100 Startup, and it's a book by a guy who studied hundreds, if not thousands, of successful entrepreneurs who started their businesses off nothing and grew it into something successful, oftentimes accidentally. So here's how it works. He was telling this story about how this man was doing a race, like a marathon, and on his 18th lap, his 18th mile, he was about to die because he was so exhausted. Not literally, but he was very exhausted. And he saw someone on the side of the road passing out free slices of oranges. So everyone started moving, including him, despite how tired he was, to get these oranges. Now, about half a mile later, there was free Krispy Kreme donuts. Now, these things were much more expensive. They arguably tasted a lot better. They were sugary and they were a lot bigger. But none of the runners bothered to get it. Now, why was that the case? Why were they so enthusiastic about getting these orange slices? And they just wanted the orange slices like nothing else, and they would run on the side of the road and grab them, and they were so grateful for them. But when the donuts came about, no one wanted it, because it's not rocket science, it's common sense. At that state of mind, at that location and place they were at, they wanted something healthy, quick, that gave them energy, the nutrients they needed, the liquid, the hydration to finish the race on time. Now the issue is, it wasn't the right place and time for the donuts. If it was some other time and space, if you just went onto the streets and said, hey, free Krispy Kreme donuts, people would flock to you and get you. So how can you use this in your business? I'm asking you this because there's so many ways. How can you position yourself a little bit better to go to the places where people are already dying for your products and services, rather than just, half-assing it? So for instance, let's say you go to, let's say you're in the water business. When I'm in China, and I went to China, there's plenty of tourist destinations that were miles long, and it was literally 90 degrees. I think there's something wrong with the pollution there. It's just heightening the heat. So it was so humid and exhausting, and everything that sold water nearby was super expensive, but we were in the state of mind where we were okay with that. And even though it cost us a lot, we kind of had to, and we didn't mind as much because we were thirsty and we wanted